based on one game. And now the Kings are the number one landing spot for Ja Morant. And they're also interested in a player who it was very confusing why he does not have a team. He's 26 years old. I mean, it's kind of bizarre, Kyle, but a name that we brought up and just never knew what was going on. The Sacramento Kings are looking at bringing in veteran center Precious Achiuwa, according to league sources. That's from Jake Fisher. Can we first try to understand why Precious Achiuwa, respectfully, is not on a team?
He's
26.
Shoots, let's pull it up here. 30% from three.
I don't even know if he takes that.
50% from the field. Good rebounder.
Because he only goes about 6'8", right?
Yeah. He's basically, I said, he's the best case scenario for Dylan Cardwell's career. Doesn't defend at a high level, rebounds well, is not a total doormat on offense.
I think
but he can play big. He can guard centers.
I think Dylan is probably going to be a little better defensively, but Precious is probably a little bit better offensively.
Precious is a good shot blocker. He's not a great shot blocker, but he is a good shot blocker, so that helps too. But yeah, I think he was just one of those where it's like they tried to make him part of an offense, and in order to do that, he was going to have to play four, and he just couldn't play four in the NBA, so he just kind of became like Mitchell Robinson, but he's not as tall as Mitchell Robinson, so he just kind of got played off the floor in New York. So I think it's just one of those where he has a very special skill. It's kind of like those Montrezl Harrells, right? He has a very specialized skill set.
Yeah, I don't know, but out the league is still crazy to me. So there's one place that will always take you. If you are on the brink of being out the league, there's what you don't know that you're actually going to be, because it's funny, he's not overseas or anything like that.
Even though we thought that one time he was, because Wikipedia lied to us.
Just waiting it out, and you're just waiting for one call, Kyle, and you know where that call comes from? The 916. That's when you know, okay, if the Kings don't call me, I'm officially out the league.
Well, do we think Scott Perry changed his phone number? It's probably not a 916 phone.
That's not the point, but
don't forget my podcast.
Thank you, Mr. Perry. So the options that Scott Perry has, as well as the Kings, a 10-day contract. The Kings can sign him to up to 2 of those during the season.
Also can confirm Scott Perry does not have a 916 phone number.
Okay. They can waive Isaac Jones, non-guaranteed contract, and sign Achiuwa to a standard NBA contract. They could trade or buy out Dario Saric to create a roster spot and sign him to a 1-year deal, trade another player without bringing in another player in return. So, yeah, number 3 is the obvious one to me. No disrespect to Dario Saric. He's just not playing very much. He didn't play in Denver. Then he came out here, and we kind of understand now why he didn't play in Denver. So this is a pretty simple thing to me. And look, I think I wouldn't be surprised if this was not something that they had a thought of doing if Precious Achiuwa was available. They just wanted to get through a couple, hey, let's see what happens. Then Keegan ends up getting injured, so you're having to play Dylan Cardwell. And funny enough, at least you get to see, hey, what would Precious look like? He's a better version of Dylan Cardwell. So now they've seen something like that. I wouldn't be surprised, Kyle, if they knew that this was something they would think of doing if he remained available. And as far as the Dario Saric thing, because Dario's just not playing.
Well, none of the bigs are playing.
No.
Except we had a Reynaud sighting on the Bucks game, right? I believe you have the box score there. Can you tell? I think we had a Maxime Reynaud sighting.
3 minutes, 59 seconds.
Yes, but I thought we saw him at some point, so at least he's still existing. Mm-hmm. Before I give you the update on this, rank those 4 options we had. We had, again, 10-day contract, which you can get to 2 of those. 10-day contract, waive Isaac Jones, trade or buy out Dario Saric, or trade another player and not get another player in return. So, you're trading for a trade exception. Give me a quick ranking.
Yeah, it would be, as far as what I would want to do the most, it would be number 3, Dario. Number, I guess 2 would be, I guess a 10-day. The 2 10 days, and number 3 would be bringing in that other player. I might flip-flop those. All I know is Dario is number 1, and waiving Isaac Jones is the last thing I want to do.
From Brett Siegel at 10:15, it is sounding like the Kings will be waiving Isaac Jones if they can come to an agreement with Precious Achiuwa. Sacramento has been interested in adding more front court depth with Keegan Murray out. Kings' interest in Achiuwa first reported by Jake Fisher.
Could this be lack of a trade partner for Dario? Is that a reason why they would be going in this direction?
I think it's the same reason why Kevin Love is on the Jazz, is that he is more valuable inherently because you can trade the contract if they're going to make a bigger deal at the deadline. I would be shocked if Dario Saric is on the team past whatever the day after the trade deadline is, because I think they're just keeping him for the trading of the contract.
I get, yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
But giving up on Isaac Jones
again, it's another young guy, another young guy, and at least Precious Achiuwa is only 26, but it's probably going to be a 1-year deal.
Yeah, probably a non-guaranteed deal for him.
Isaiah Crawford gone. Isaac Jones would be gone.
Nimi Keita
gone.
Yeah,
all these kind of bigger players all gone.
That go on to, I mean, we'll see what Crawford does, but all these other players go on to other teams and have somewhat successful careers.
Are you serious? I got to text Brett.
It's sounding like the Kings will be waiving Isaac Jones if they can come to an agreement with Precious Achiuwa.
Yeah, well, I mean, where's Precious's leverage? China?
Olympiacos.
Yeah. You know what? I am going to go to Olympiacos. I'm done messing with y'all. Man, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I really liked Hot Honey Jones. Well, it hasn't happened yet, but
I mean, when these things start getting reported, it seems like that.
They bring him back on a 2-way or something, like the Seth Curry thing?
I mean, yeah, if he doesn't have a deal anywhere else, but I would imagine everyone's already used their 2-way spots, so that you can't.
But he could come back.
I mean, he could come back to Stockton.
Yeah.
But all it takes is one. All it takes is one team to claim him. You don't even have to pay him. It was a non-guaranteed contract. So one team just has to claim him off waivers for free. I mean, not for free. They have to pay him whatever he was going to make per game. But that team could cut him at any point too. So it just takes one team willing to commit an NBA roster spot to Isaac Jones.
So he's not gone yet.
Well, I mean, Precious Achiuwa is not a King yet.
Yeah, but even if they go in that direction, he still wouldn't be gone.
No, if they waive him, it's very easy. It's the easiest possible way for a team to add him. They would just have to be willing to commit a roster spot to him.
Right.
Because his contract is not, there's no guaranteed money. They could cut him at any point.
Right.
The new team.
But this was not this was
If he clears waivers, he can sign anywhere with any G League team, go to Europe, whatever he wants. But if he gets waived and picked up by another team who's willing to put him on their roster, then he goes to that team.
But that was not for Stockton. The deal that he's on now, or the G League, right? If they pick him up, he would be on the NBA roster.
Yes, someone would have to add him to their NBA roster.
I don't know. Yeah, I like Isaac, but it's more so about who else likes Isaac. It might not be done yet.
All it would take is all 29 teams saying, I don't believe Isaac Jones is an NBA player. Which at that point...
when you say it like that, I don't know if I'm supposed to feel better or worse. I don't like when you say it like that.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, well, then why do we?
Exactly. Which maybe
but I don't like that, so don't say it like that.
But maybe it would make you feel better if the Kings waive him and every other team in the league says.
I don't know. I think either way, I'm going to question myself. I don't like that.
No matter
don't
what
happens,
like you're going to have a predicament.
Don't say it like that. All right, let's keep the conversation going. We'll open up the phone lines. Bottom of the hour, 916-339-1140. Ja, Precious, a new lineup is being created in Sacramento, at least in the minds of basketball geniuses, if you will. Who do you want? Who do you not? Let's discuss. Also, what would it take for you to take the Kings seriously? Allen Stiles, Sactown Sports.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
Are you really that different?